Have you ever wondered why life always seems full of problems? It's like no matter what we do, there's always something to fix, worry about, or something that just doesn't go as planned. Whether it's work stress, family issues, or even the small things, like running late to an important meeting, it feels like we're in a constant battle to keep everything under control. But here's the thing. Have you ever considered that the real issue might not be the problems themselves, but how we view them? What if I told you peace isn't about solving every problem, but changing your relationship with them? And the key to this lies in a Buddhist parable, the 84th problem. It's a story that can completely transform how you approach life's challenges. So, what exactly is the 84th problem? Why does it matter, and how can it help us find peace in a world that feels endlessly chaotic? In this video, we will unravel the powerful wisdom behind this story. By the end, you'll not only understand the 84th problem, but also learn how to let go of it, and finally, embrace a life of calm, no matter how many problems come your way. In today's fast-paced world, the 84th problem is more relevant than ever. We're constantly bombarded with stress, responsibilities, and distractions. Social media tells us that we need a picture-perfect life, and society pressures us to fix everything immediately. But this story reminds us of a universal truth that most of us have forgotten. Problems are inevitable, but suffering is optional. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's explore this life-changing parable together. Because once you let go of the 84th problem, you'll discover that true peace has been waiting for you all along. To truly understand the wisdom behind the 84th problem, let's begin with the story itself, a tale passed down through generations in Buddhist teachings. It begins with a man just like any of us, someone weighed down by the challenges of everyday life, looking for answers and hoping to find a way to make things easier. A long time ago, in a quiet village surrounded by rolling fields, there lived a farmer. He was a hard-working man who toiled from sunrise to sunset, planting crops, tending livestock, and providing for his family. But despite his efforts, life was far from perfect. His crops often failed due to unpredictable weather. His family argued over petty matters, his neighbors gossiped about him behind his back, and no matter how much he tried to fix things, new problems kept cropping up. The farmer began to feel hopeless. It seemed like no matter what he did, life always threw another obstacle in his path. Frustrated and desperate for answers, he heard about a great teacher, the Buddha, who was said to possess profound wisdom. The farmer decided to visit him, hoping to find a solution to all his troubles. After a long journey, the farmer finally arrived at the Buddha's gathering place. He waited patiently as others sought the teacher's guidance, and when it was his turn, he approached the Buddha, bowed respectfully, and poured out his heart. "Master," the farmer began, "I am overwhelmed by my problems. My crops fail no matter how hard I work. My family argues, my neighbors gossip, and even when I sleep, I am troubled by bad dreams. Please, can you help me? Can you take away these problems and give me peace?" The Buddha listened calmly, his face serene as he absorbed the farmer's words. After a pause, he replied, "I cannot help you." The farmer was stunned. He had traveled so far, hoping for enlightenment, only to be told there was no solution. "But Master," he pleaded, "surely you must know how to fix my life. If you cannot help me, who can?" The Buddha smiled gently and said, "Everyone has problems, my friend. All of us have 83 problems in life." The farmer was confused. "What do you mean 83 problems?" and he asked. The Buddha explained, "There are problems you can solve, like repairing a broken tool or resolving an argument. But there are also problems you cannot solve, like growing old, becoming sick, or losing loved ones. These 83 problems are a part of life. No one, not even I, can take them away." Hearing this, the farmer grew frustrated. "Then what's the point of all your teachings?" he demanded. "If you can't help me get rid of my problems, why should I have come to you?" The Buddha leaned forward slightly, his voice soft but steady. "The problem isn't the 83 problems," he said. "It's the 84th problem that's causing your suffering." The farmer furrowed his brow. "What's the 84th problem?" he asked. The Buddha replied, "The 84th problem is your desire to have no problems. Let go of this and you will find peace. The farmer sat quietly, the weight of the Buddha's words sinking in. He realized that his suffering wasn't coming from the challenges of life, but from his resistance to them. For the first time, he saw that peace wasn't about eliminating problems. It was about accepting them as an inevitable part of life. Thanking the Buddha, the farmer returned home. Though his crops still faced challenges and his family still argued, he found himself less troubled. Whenever a new issue arose, he reminded himself of the Buddha's words. This is one of the 83. And whenever he felt overwhelmed, he let go of the 84th problem, embracing life as it was. This parable carries a lesson that resonates deeply with all of us. Problems are an unavoidable part of life, but our desire to escape them, the 84th problem, is what causes the most suffering. So how can we apply this wisdom to our own lives? Let's dive deeper into what the 84th problem means and how we can let go of it. The story of the 84th problem might feel simple at first glance, but it holds a profound truth that can change the way we approach life. Let's take a moment to unpack this lesson and see how it applies to the way we live, think, and respond to challenges. First, let's address the obvious question: why are problems unavoidable? The Buddha's teachings remind us that life is inherently imperfect. We live in a world of change, where things are constantly in flux. Relationships evolve, health fluctuates, and circumstances shift. These changes are what the Buddha referred to as the 83 problems. It's natural for us to try to solve problems. Some are fixable, and we should take action when we can. But the reality is, many of life's challenges are beyond our control. We can't stop aging, prevent loss, or control every outcome. When we cling to the belief that life should be problem-free, we're setting ourselves up for disappointment. And this is where the 84th problem comes in. The 84th problem isn't about the situations we face. It's about our mindset. It's the belief that life shouldn't have any problems at all. It's our yearning for a perfect existence, where everything is easy, smooth, and predictable. This desire creates unnecessary suffering because it's an impossible goal. Problems are part of being human. Think about it. How often do we resist what's happening in our lives? We wish things were different. We fight against reality, trying to control the uncontrollable. This resistance amplifies our pain. It's like being in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. The Buddha's wisdom encourages us to stop resisting and start accepting. So, how do we let go of the 84th problem? The answer lies in mindfulness. Mindfulness teaches us to be present with life as it is, without judgment. Instead of wishing away our problems, we learn to face them with a calm and open heart. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up or ignoring our struggles. It means approaching them with a sense of balance and clarity. For example, if you're stuck in traffic, mindfulness allows you to acknowledge the situation without spiraling into frustration. Instead of thinking, "This shouldn't be happening," you remind yourself, "This is one of the 83. With this shift in mindset, the stress begins to fade. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is the distinction between pain and suffering. Pain is a natural part of life. It's the challenges we face, the 83 problems. But suffering is optional. Suffering comes from the 84th problem, our resistance to pain and our desire for a problem-free life. When we accept that pain is inevitable but suffering is a choice, we unlock the key to inner peace. The 84th problem is also a reminder to see the bigger picture. Every challenge we face is part of a greater whole. Sometimes what feels like a problematic moment becomes an opportunity for growth. The failure that disappoints us today might teach us resilience for tomorrow. The difficult conversation we avoid could lead to deeper understanding and connection. But how do we take these ideas and apply them to our daily lives? How can we navigate work stress, personal challenges, and uncertainty with the wisdom of the 84th problem? Let's explore some real-world applications to bring this lesson into focus. Now that we've explored the meaning behind the 84th problem, let's talk about how to bring this wisdom into our daily lives. After all, understanding the concept is one thing, but living it is what truly transforms the way we experience life. First, embracing the 83 problems. The first step to applying this lesson is to accept that problems are a natural part of life. Instead of getting caught up in the idea that something is wrong because you have challenges, remind yourself this is one of the 83. For example, let's say you're dealing with a difficult co-worker. Instead of obsessing over how unfair it is or how much easier life would be without them, shift your perspective. Acknowledge the challenge, take a breath, and focus on what you can control. You might not be able to change the co-worker's behavior, but you can control your reactions and set boundaries. Second, letting go of control. One of the most powerful lessons from the 84th problem is learning to let go of the need to control everything. Many of our struggles stem from trying to force outcomes that are beyond our reach. The truth is, life often unfolds in ways we can't predict. Imagine you're planning an important event and suddenly it starts raining. You can either stress over how the weather is ruining everything, or you can adapt, find joy in the unexpected, maybe even laugh about it. Letting go of control doesn't mean giving up. It means freeing yourself from the frustration of fighting what can't be changed. 3. Navigating relationships with compassion. The 84th problem is especially helpful in relationships, where misunderstandings and disagreements are inevitable. We often expect others to behave perfectly, or to meet all our needs, but this expectation sets us up for disappointment. Instead of holding on to the 84th problem, the wish for a problem-free relationship, try to approach conflicts with compassion. Ask yourself, is this disagreement one of the 83? If so, focus on understanding rather than controlling. This shift can help you communicate more effectively and deepen your connection with others. 4. Coping with uncertainty. Uncertainty is one of life's greatest challenges. We want to know what's coming next, to have everything planned out. But the reality is life doesn't work that way. The Buddha's teaching reminds us that uncertainty is just another one of the 83 problems. When facing the unknown, practice grounding yourself in the present moment. Instead of worrying about all the what-ifs, focus on what you can do right now. Meditation, journaling, or even taking a walk can help you stay centered amid uncertainty. 5. Shifting from problem-focused to solution-focused thinking. One way to let go of the 84th problem is to shift your mindset from dwelling on problems to finding solutions, or at least making peace with what's unsolvable. For instance, if you're struggling financially, rather than spiraling into despair about your circumstances, focus on actionable steps, creating a budget, seeking additional income sources, or reaching out for advice. And for the parts you can't change immediately, remind yourself, this is one of the 83. It doesn't define me. 6. Reframing failures as lessons. Failures and setbacks are among the most painful problems we face, but they're also some of the greatest teachers. When something doesn't go your way, instead of seeing it as a reason to give up, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Reframing failures as lessons helps you embrace life's challenges as opportunities for growth. The 84th problem fades away because you're no longer resisting imperfection, you're learning from it. 7. Practicing gratitude amidst problems. Finally, one of the most powerful ways to embrace the 83 problems is to balance them with gratitude. Even amid difficulty, there's always something to be thankful for. A supportive friend, a moment of laughter, or even just the ability to breathe and start anew. Gratitude doesn't erase problems, but it shifts your focus to what's good in your life, making the burdens feel lighter. When you practice gratitude consistently, you'll find that the 84th problem begins to lose its grip on you. Applying the wisdom of the 84th problem isn't about eliminating challenges. It's about transforming how we respond to them. When we accept life as it is with all its imperfections, we create space for peace, resilience, and even joy. Now let's wrap up with a reflection on the lessons we've explored and how they can guide us toward a more mindful way of living. As we come to the end of this journey, let's take a moment to reflect on the wisdom of the 84th problem. This simple yet profound parable holds a mirror to our lives, showing us that peace isn't about eliminating challenges. It's about changing how we see and respond to them. Think back to the farmer in the story. He came to the Buddha, hoping for a way to erase all his problems, only to learn that problems are an inevitable part of life. The Buddha's insight wasn't about solving every issue, but about letting go of the one thing causing the farmer's greatest suffering, the desire for a problem-free life. When the farmer embraced this truth, his perspective shifted. He didn't magically fix all his troubles, but he found peace in accepting them. This is the essence of the 84th problem, freedom from the illusion of perfection. So, what can we take away from this timeless teaching? Let's summarize the key lessons. Point 1. Problems are part of being human. Expecting a life without them only leads to frustration. Point 2. Suffering comes not from problems themselves, but from resisting them. Point 3. Mindfulness and acceptance are powerful tools for navigating life's challenges with grace. Point 4. Even in the face of adversity, gratitude and a solution-focused mindset can transform how we experience problems. Now, here's a challenge for you. The next time you face a problem, pause and remind yourself, this is one of the 83. Instead of resisting it or wishing it away, try to approach it with curiosity and acceptance. Notice how this simple shift can change your entire experience. Life will always have its ups and downs. There will be moments of joy and moments of struggle, and that's okay. The beauty of the 84th problem is that it frees us from the exhausting pursuit of perfection. It allows us to live fully in the present, appreciating life for what it is, a series of challenges and blessings woven together in a tapestry of growth. If this story and its lessons resonated with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Share your experiences in the comments. How have you let go of the 84th problem in your own life? Or what's one challenge you're ready to approach with mindfulness and acceptance? And if you found value in this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need this reminder today. Together, we can spread the wisdom of the 84th problem and help more people find peace amidst life's imperfections. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, peace isn't about the absence of problems, it's about the presence of acceptance. Until next time, take care and keep embracing life as it is.